What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of DailyGray. Wait there. I am just about to do some work with flat bar on the treadmill because basically been struggling a little bit. We've had some negative sorry, I'm just tearing chicken up. We've had some negative experiences on there. Don't want to be on there, don't want to play. Just does not want to work on the treadmill. So we're going for high value reward, plenty of reward, and we'll build some new positive associations. He was doing really well, and then I put him on when he had his hotspot, so I think he's built some attachment to it there. So we're tearing chicken up. We won't do a long session at all, because the idea is to start building these positive associations now. Oh, come on, chicken. Build these positive associations, and then over time you can start actually using it as fitness. So Spencer's just been on the treadmill. I didn't get any footage, but he's been on for work, you know, to actually run. Flack's not going on to run today. He's just going on to build these positive associations. So when you're first training the treadmill, Khaleesi, go away, go away, get away from my chicken. When you're first training the treadmill, you don't want to be using it for fitness. You just want to be building these associations. 3 slices. My back. We trained back yesterday. I'm in bits. So those of you that watch the vlog regularly, you'll realise I'm back into fitness. And actually, I need to eat a meal after this, because I'm only 2 meals in today. So I'm hoping the large amount of chicken will mean good associations. Basically, he's just stopping and going off the back. And I don't just want to hang him onto it, because I want him to want to be on there. That's the way that you can train your dog and end up leaving them, you know, just leaving them to run. You don't have to interact with them, you don't have to feed them, you don't have to do anything. So, there's some chicken. I'll keep that bit for tomorrow. Let's go and train this dog. No idea how loud it is in here, but Khaleesi is now on the treadmill with a tug in her mouth to encourage that nose breathing. Flag did well. I'm going to sign off and make sure this dog does a good session. Good girl. Good play. I'll catch you soon. A little bit weird in the fact of filmed that treadmill session like 3 days ago or something. I had back-to-back clients for 2 days. Yesterday I spent the morning with my dogs at the field but forgot to take my tripod, so couldn't film anything, so I didn't think there was any point in filming a little intro to say I'm going to the field. And then in the afternoon we were at the gym, and obviously it's pitch black by 4 o'clock. I mean pitch black, 4 o'clock. So daylight hours are borrowed time at the moment, which means I've got to kind of not do it. Which means I've got to get on during them. It's obviously difficult this time of year. You know, we get up early, I have clients, I need to get my own dogs out. So vlogs are somewhat sporadic. However, the reason I'm filming a little van intro now is because for the first time in a long time, just going out with my dogs today. Just going out. Clients are done. It will be dark soon. I have the gym after, but we're just going out. We're going to a place called Low North Camp. For anybody that lives near me, you will know it, maybe. Just to let them have a mooch around. If the river is okay, Flack will probably also go for a swim. When I say if it's okay, it's one of two things. If the current isn't A, ridiculous, or B, dead, probably go for a swim. Because in summer, the river gets very, very still. Which obviously means it goes stagnant. Which obviously means the Rottweiler stinks. Which obviously means he can't go in the house until he's had a bath. Which obviously means another job. Whoa, cyclists. Go in the cycle lane. Fuck. Yeah, so if it's super, super stagnant still, then he's not going in. And if the current's like a raging torrent, then he's obviously not going in for safety reasons. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll be somewhere in between. Just like a nice flowing current that you can swim against, can have some fun, deep enough to actually swim. We go all the way out here for a couple of reasons. The drive's probably about 30 minutes from me. It's not that far in miles, it's just shitty back roads. Yeah, it's just, sorry, I was just reading an email that came up. It's just shitty back roads, so it's lots of 20, 30 mile an hour. Yeah, it's probably half an hour to get to where we're going. We go out here. A, the river's the best bet. You know, generally this time of year it'll be good. I've not been up for a while. B, I know the place like the back of my hand. I've been walking dogs up there for genuinely probably 20 years. Best part of. Obviously not my own. C, the people who go, there's generally not many people up here. The people who do go up here are countryside people. They're not town folk that want to stick their hand in my Rottweiler's mouth because all dogs love me. Yeah, cool fucking story, bro. This dog does not love you. Because Flack's fine if you just leave him alone. You know, I won't go as far as to say social, but he's socially tolerant. He has also slobbered on me. Grim creature. Yeah, so we're gonna head up there. I'll probably get some footage up there, just, you know, a montage of a mooch. Go on. So Flack's on a long line because he's got an awful habit of just carrying on swimming, and he's about to hit the end of it. This way, bud. Good lad. He's having fun. Of course you're not in. You never go in, do you? No, you're going in a bit. Dude, you're drowning. Come this way. Good lad. We found another swimming area. A different bit. That's the path just there. So, these guys are having some more hydro time. They really enjoy it. Good for the fitness. It's a good exercise. Go on, bud, keep going. Oh, lovely Flack. Go on, bud. Go on. Get tired. What are you doing? Oh, we're going again. Your swimming's getting better, bud. Oi! Black, this way. Go on. Don't shake there, don't shake there. Keep going, that'll do. Somewhere away from me. I am drenched. I know I don't look that wet on this camera, but he shook right next to me earlier. Go on. Bite me, little shit. Go on. Yeah, it's nice of you. Go away. Very nice. That was fun. As you can see, you can't see brilliantly on the video, I'm fucking covered in muddy water and grime and part of taking the dogs out now. Yeah, we had fun. It's not really the most exciting thing in the world to do as a trainer, but as a dog owner, you know, if I separate the parts of my brain, I really enjoy it. Just watching them mooch around and sniff stuff and be dogs. It's a really, really important thing for me, that they get that time. You don't get loads of it by any stretch. They've got to compete, they've got to train, like we have things to do. But it's important that they get them down days for me, just because they enjoy it. Other than calling them back to heel, and I don't mean heel as in a strict heel, I mean back to me, or you know, don't go in that stagnant water, or don't bite the deer that's just run out. They don't really get any instruction from me. They just get to do what they want with their time, because it's their time. I demand work on my time. Do what you want on yours. It's like when they're in the house, they can do what they want. Not constantly on their back teaching them things 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They just fry out. They just don't want to do it anymore. I want to take my dogs out training and they're really, really desperate to go there. If you train too much, you lose that. Especially with certain breeds. My shepherd's a lot more... She can take a lot more constant work than my Rottie can. Because he's the kind of breed that just needs a bit of downtime. So, I'm going to go get changed. Go to the gym. Back in the van. Back in the van. Fuck, it's cold today. It's -1 degrees, 12:37. So I've got a full day session in today with a Doberman called Harley. He's a big boy, real big boy. Basically, he's just super frustrated, full of it. But he's in this vicious circle that he needs to be let off the lead. We need to start teaching him recall. We need to get him running. I think that's going to massively extinguish a lot of his behaviours. But he's in this circle that can't go off the lead because he's reactive to dogs, but he's reactive to dogs because he can't go off the lead. And round and round and round they go. Oh, funeral. Someone's got a shit there. Hate seeing funeral processions. You just know that poor family there. There's a lot of them as well. There's a hearse and 3 limos. You just know that family's having the worst day of their life so far, or one of the worst days. Anyway, less morbid talk, more dogs. So yeah, he's in this vicious circle. So before we start fully addressing it and think about how to go about it. Thank you. Yeah, before we start fully addressing it and thinking about how we address this, we need to work out if it's worth the hassle. So we're going up to my field. We're going to burn some energy off this dog, and then we're going to come back, see how he's responding. I think he'll very, very, very dramatically decrease. They're normal in dogs, and a lot of dog trainers use it as a bit of a trick. Like from the dog, miraculously they're better. They're not better, but they get given more chance to win. So we get given more chance to reward and mark the behaviours that we want. Whereas when he's just, drive blind, you don't get any chances. The only way around it really is to go to punishment levels that aren't really my bag. And this is the reason so many trainers are just chucking e-collars on dogs. It's the easy way out. And don't get me wrong, I think e-collars have definitely got a place in training, but not for pet dogs generally. There's the odd one, the odd one or two that can dramatically benefit, but as a rule, not something I tend to fall to, trying to fill my e-cig up at the same time. Probably not the wisest decision of my life whilst driving, but hey ho, these things happen. So we're going to go and burn some energy off this dog, see how he gets on. He might be really good afterwards, he might not. We might have to look at plan B. This is part of dog training. Part of dog training is diagnosing issues and coming up with solutions to fix them. This is why people go and see dog trainers. Sometimes people come here not to have their dog fixed, but just to have an answer of what do they do? How do we deal with this going forward? Because a lot of behaviours can't be fixed in a day. So we'll get some footage of Harley probably ploughing around the field at a bazillion miles an hour on a long line, because I just think that's what he needs. So we'll go into an enclosed field where it's safe. We don't have to teach recall. We're going to go into the foundations of how to teach you while we're there, because why wouldn't we? But this isn't a recall session. This is just letting this Doberman, this very tall, very big, very muscular, very active, high drive Doberman, burn some steam off. It's all fenced in all sides. Good. Oh my God. Jesus. Hello, Flack. Good day all round. Harley's going to take some work, there's no doubt about it. But that just is how it is. So I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. Tomorrow I've got Chess Pickering coming up to shadow me. And Sunday we're going to BVK to... Shut up. Crying. Jesus. I know you haven't been out today, but it's just hard lines. Busy. You'll be fine for one day. Flax cut his pad open in the river yesterday. So yeah. Oh, dude, stop licking me. It's grim. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll catch back up with you over the weekend. We'll do a weekend vlog and see how it goes. Question of the day. We haven't done a question of the day in a while. Question of the day. What are everybody's plans for Christmas?